Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend and we're back and ready to learn. All right. First things first, we're going to start class with our breathing exercises. Tubas and euphonium, make sure your instruments are on the ground, set them gently. Everyone else, put your instrument in your lap and hold on to it with your left or right hand, whichever you're more comfortable with. Okay? Pretty good. Let's not forget about posture. Okay, I see a lot of slouching. Okay, it's Monday. We get to learn. Okay, everyone needs to be sitting on the edge of your chair. There we go. There, now we look like musicians. All right, let's start with our basic breathing exercise. In for 4, out for 4. Hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Let's make it a little harder. In for 4, out for 8. 2 times. 1, 2, ready, and excellent. Everyone made it. The next part of our breathing exercise is a little bit different from what we've done before. We don't always have 4 beats to take in a nice deep breath. So we're going to start incorporating that into our breathing exercises. The next exercise I want us to do, I want us to breathe in for 2 counts and out for 8 counts. Okay? Before we even do this, should I see any shoulders raising up and down?
No.
No. Okay. Why not? Keely.
Because you're not breathing from the bottom of your stomach up.
Correct. Okay, when we breathe, we want to fill our lungs from the bottom up. If we're moving our shoulders, we're only starting about halfway. Okay, make sure your shoulders stay down. If you can't make it, that's okay. That's why we do this every class. All right, in for 2, out for 8. 2 times. 1, 2, ready, and. Excellent. In for 1, out for 8. 1, 2, ready, and. All right, one more just to challenge you guys. In for 1, out for 12. Okay, I know my STAR students can get this. Last breathing exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. All right, everyone please find the warm-up that is on your stand, should be labeled Franklin warm-up. We're going to look at exercise number 1. Very similar to what we've been doing in classes before. The reason it's written out, I want you to start thinking of playing these, even though they're warm-ups and exercises, with musicality, okay? Our goal for this warm-up is to try and play in 2 measure phrases. All right? Everyone should know their fingerings. Horns up. Exercise 1. 1, 2, 3. this exercise has some leaps in it. It is not all stepwise motion. Okay? I would like to model exercise 2 for you while you finger along and twizzle. Okay? So we are not putting air through the horns. We are fingering along and going. Okay? The only sound I should hear is who? Me. All right. Get ready to finger along. 1, 2, ready. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Excellent. Let's play it. Trombones, are we good? Do we know all of our positions? All right, let's try it. 1, 2, ready. Excellent. Okay. Make sure that the last note we hold it out for its full value. A whole note gets 4 notes. Before we move on, I would like to take a look at measure 6. Okay, measure 6 and 7 of exercise 2. Can everyone show me a concert A fingering or slide position? Okay, we learned this last class. Good. All right, let me hear that concert A. All right, with me, ready, and. Okay. Kelsey, would you mind playing your concert A for us? Good, good. If you're having trouble getting a sound, make sure that the lip plate is not too far rolled in. Okay. Let's play exercise 6 and 7 just to get those intervals in our head. 1, 2, ready. Much better, much better. All right, let's tune. Everyone sing this pitch on Da. Ready, and. Very nice. Tubas, will you play? 1, 2, ready. Excellent. Everyone, okay? Hear that pitch in your head before you play it. 1, 2, ready. Very nice. Saxophone, can I hear you? Concert B flat, please. Pretty good. I think you'll fix the problem if you just put more air through the horn. Okay? Let's try it once more time just for saxophone. 1, 2, ready. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So today I'd like to start with a little bit of review. Okay? This should look familiar. This is our rhythm tree. Okay? We have a whole note. How many beats does a whole note get? 4. Okay? There are 2 half notes that fit into one whole note. How many beats does a half note get? 2. Okay? Then we have 4 quarter notes that fit into one whole note, or 2 quarter notes that fit into one half note. How many beats does a quarter note get? 1. All right. So I have a question for you all. we draw a whole note?
A circle.
A circle. Very good. Kelsey, how do we turn a whole note into a half note?
Put a line on the side,
Which side?
the right side.
The right side? Does it go up or down? Or does it matter in this case?
If it's on the right side, it goes up.
All right. Very good. Carlos, how do we turn a half note into a quarter note?
We circle, we color it.
Very good. We color it in. Now, can one of my star students tell me what we might do to cut this in half again? We've already colored it in. We've added a stem to it. Does anyone have an idea? Alexis.
You put a flag on the side.
A flag. Like this?
Yeah, like that.
Like that. Okay? This is our new concept today. Okay? Today we are working on eighth notes. Eighth notes fall under our rhythm tree here. Okay? 2 eighth notes can fit in the space of 1 quarter note. How many beats would an eighth note get? Eli?
Half a beat.
Half a beat. All right. Now, Alexis was very correct in saying that when we want to draw an eighth note, we put a flag on it. However, we don't always see eighth notes by themselves. Okay? If this eighth note were to have a buddy, okay, that we could do that. That's not technically wrong. Okay? But they're buddies. They like each other. So they're going to hold hands with a beam. Okay? So that is our new concept for today. Everyone put your instruments in your lap. Tubas and euphonium, please put your instruments gently on the floor. Okay? We're going to do some I do, you do, clapping and counting. Okay? Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was good. My fault. I'll count you off next time. Okay? Repeat after me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. Listen carefully. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ready, go.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Excellent. What you were just counting were eighth notes, okay? That last exercise, we were clapping the quarter note or the steady beat, okay? 2 eighth notes fit into each one of those. All right, please open up your books to page 14. We're going to be looking at exercise 43. Before we start, we have 2 rhythm lines on the board, rhythm line A and rhythm line B. Can someone tell me what they think rhythm line B note values are? Someone raise their hand. Hannah. Eighth notes. How would we draw them as eighth notes? Would we put a flag on each one, or would they hold hands because they're buddies?
They would hold hands.
All right.
Cute.
Okay, so this is what we just clapped. Yes, okay, we clapped the quarter notes, then we clapped the eighth notes, then we clapped the quarter notes and said the eighth notes. For this exercise, we're going to take out these eighth notes. Okay, let me model. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Repeat after me. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3 and 4.
Excellent. I'm going to model. I'd like you to clap and count that again. 1, 2, ready, go.
1, 2, 3 and 4.
Excellent. All right. Let's have y'all play it. First measure only of exercise 43. Everyone show me a concert D fingering. Good, good. Good trombones. All right, let me hear that concert D first. Okay, ready. All right, let's try and read through exercise 43, epic eighth notes. Sorry. Please remember brass to use a da articulation, woodwinds a ta or tu articulation. 1, 2, ready. Very nice reading. Does everyone grasp the concept of what an eighth note is and how it fits into our rhythm tree? All right, we're ready to move on. Please turn to exercise 44. Okay? This is titled Michael Finnegan. Okay? In the back of your books is a world map. Okay? If you'd like to turn back there and find Ireland, you can do so, okay, while I give you a little bit of background information on this exercise. So Michael Finnegan is a popular camp and scout song that originates from Ireland. In Ireland, they have many different genres of music than what we're used to in Western music, okay, such as jigs, reels, hornpipes, polkas, waltzes, and airs, okay? They even have different traditional ensemble settings, including the fiddle, a tin whistle, and a concertina, okay? Before we start playing this piece, can someone raise their hand and remind the class what to do for first and second endings? Anyone? A star student? Brent?
Well, you take the first ending the first time you get to it.
Okay.
You go back to the beginning.
Yes.
And then instead of taking the first ending, you take the second ending.
All right. Does everyone understand? We start at the beginning. We play through the first ending. Repeat back to the beginning. Go to where the first ending begins. Jump to the second ending. And then we're free. We're free. All right. Can another STAR student tell me, are there any similarities between exercise 43 and exercise 44? Julia?
It's the same rhythm.
It is the same rhythm, okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what the whole song is made up of.
Play that one then.
Okay. Let's go ahead and read through Michael Finnegan. You'll notice that the pitches are very similar because we played them in our warm-up exercise 2. All right? Let's go very slowly. 1 and 2 and ready.
That she color-coded the board, and that when she was going over eighth notes, she showed them like one with one eighth note with the flag, 2, and then upside down, because little kids, especially kids on a spectrum, every time they see it flip, it's a new thing to them. Like they don't understand it anymore sometimes.
Good, good. The use of the board, the visual mode is really important, especially for kids who are average and above, right? Okay, but it's good for everybody to have the visuals. Still, go ahead, yes.
She talked about the musical culture in Ireland a little bit and connected it to what we were playing.
Okay, good.
I like the scaffolding and the breathing exercises.
All right, specifically which parts of it you found help?
Just going from 4 and 4 to the next number to the next number. solidified what we were supposed to do.
Okay, and this notion of longer and longer is important. Once you start working with kids, you'll find out they oftentimes play like this. They hyperventilate, you know, you have to teach them to play horizontally, right? Horizontally, yes, rather than vertically. Okay, go ahead, yes.
I really liked how she explained the eighth notes and made it really cute with the buddies, and that was nice.
Okay, good. Carlos?
I was also going to comment about the warm-ups, because you were explaining why the warm-ups, and that's really good.
Okay. You?
I liked that you didn't really give us room for mistakes. Like you even told us what syllable you wanted us to sing on. Like you didn't give us any room to mess up or be confused.
Okay.
I really liked when she spoke in, it was very clear and precise, and it was not like, when you were explaining things, it wasn't like you were just talking at us, it was very like gentle and calm.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how the warm-up, like the readings have had a purpose to the end result of playing Michael Finnegan, and he said all of those notes, and even the jumps that were included in it had a purpose, so that we could play it later.
Okay. Good. And you'll like some things about some books and not some things about other books. I like the sequencing that the book helps you to do. You have to create your own sometimes, but taking the eighth note pattern down to an actual song, they do this very well in this book. Okay, if you don't like it, you create your own stuff, because no book is perfect with that. Darby, we have time. Other things, yes, go ahead.
You had good command of the classroom, and you spoke very well.
Okay, why did she have good command? Planning so that when it unfolded,
She knew what she was doing.
it kept moving consistently with that. You know, I always say great middle school directors drive you nuts to be around. One day you know, I don't know what Dr. Royse was talking about because they do everything like this and all. And she really did sequence a lot of those things really well, where she was modeling, especially on the warm-up, second warm-up, where she had you all doing slide position fingerings only. That helped, right? You all are professional players, and that helped. Imagine for a sixth grader. Okay, for sure. Kelsey, what else?
I liked how you asked us to show you fingerings and give us some time to find the fingerings for that.
Good.
But you seem very well prepared. Very
You
well
what?
prepared. Good, consistent comps.
Okay, good. I was waiting for somebody to note that. Okay, sometimes we don't notice when it's not very good, and she was. She was working at it and telling them it will matter. It matters.
What all they said.
All right.
The concept, everything,
Let me ask, was there her questioning technique? Was she?
Oh, that was solid. You
Okay.
didn't have any of us to shout on answers. You asked her before.
Okay, and there was a term that she asked for group response. Absolutely, there are times. Everybody, what do we want? And you cue them visually with your arms or whatever to get that, okay? When you get a smart aleck sometimes, we have to make adjustments. When you don't have those, it makes it a whole lot easier with it. But if I'm going to get some kid, going to do that to me, all right, I want to ask for it. All right, go on, with that. Some may do that on purpose. I'm going to mention for 30 seconds just one thing, because I saw this years ago in a clinic. She was asking you all to finger use slide position. I went to a clinic once when one fella said, I really avoid using the word fingering, because dirty-minded, whatever will make something out of that. I remember that session. I don't agree with that, I will say, because I'm not going to let them own that word. Is my perspective. I think it's absolutely fine. If I do get some snidely little kid who's back there every time I say it, I might handle it differently. But anyway, I just bring that in case you've ever heard that. I just don't agree with that. I think we own the words. I'm not going to let a dirty-minded kid take that word. The other thing is, Moriah's going to get the award for making Royse think this week. When she came in, we had a great conversation. You all are very smart. You're very learned. She brought up an issue of that she doesn't like using the syllable T on flute because feels that it changes the embouchure. Now, I'm a brass player. I've always used that, and we're taught, right? Y'all tell me if any of your teachers teach it differently. You're a brass player. We're always taught as you go higher, you go to T, okay? To low, middle, go on T. I hadn't really ever thought about that. Her argument that it could change the flute embouchure up, and I'm still thinking about that one, but I sort of am starting to see it. I like when you all make me think. It's a good day when that happens. Second, next, here we go.